Hey everyone, hope you guys have had a great Lunar New Year celebration in the past few days. Today, we're going to be sharing another great recipe which is suitable as a Lunar New Year dish, sea cucumber duck. This dish is a Hokkien dish and is considered a premium dish because of the addition of sea cucumbers. In Mandarin, sea cucumbers are called haishen and they represent 步步高升 or 风生水起, which represents greater prospects in the coming year. This recipe is a simplified recipe that uses duck that is braised beforehand to help us save time during this busy Lunar New Year period. Without further ado, let's get right into the recipe. For the first part of the video, let's talk about the ingredients of this dish. First, we have 500 grams of braised duck. Using braised duck will save us time for braising and make this recipe much more simpler. Next, we have 300 grams of sea cucumber. They must be soaked and cut into smaller pieces beforehand. Then, we have about 10 to 11 pieces of dried mushrooms soaked and softened beforehand. Remember to cut off the stalks of the mushrooms. 5 cloves of garlic for aromatics. 4 slices of ginger to help with the gamey smell from the duck. 30 grams of rock sugar. Optionally, we also have 1 carrot and 15 snow peas to add colour to this dish. For the seasoning, it's also pretty simple. We have 2 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce for colour, 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing Wine to help with the gamey smell from the duck, and lastly, we have 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. And with that, let's get cooking. First, let's fry the aromatics. Fry the ginger slices until they get fragrant. Then, add the garlics and fry them until fragrant. Then, we can add the dried mushrooms and fry them until they get fragrant. Once the dried mushrooms turn fragrant, add the braised duck and fry it slightly. Let the duck absorb the fragrance from the aromatics and mushrooms. Then, add the light soy sauce and heat it up in the wok to make it fragrant and let the duck absorb the smells. Then, add the dark soy sauce and fry the duck. Fry the dark soy sauce until it gets fragrant and get the colour on the duck. If you prefer a darker colour, you can add more. Add the Shaoxing Wine. Add the rock sugar. Add boiling water until it's sufficient to cover the duck meat. Remember to add the soaking liquid from the mushrooms to add flavour to this dish. Cover the wok and simmer for about 15 minutes at medium heat. After 15 minutes, add the oyster sauce and mix it in evenly. Then, add the sea cucumbers. Simmer this mixture for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, we can add in the vegetables. Add the carrots and fry for about 1 minute depending on how you cut it. Then, add the snow peas and fry for about 3 minutes. Once it softens, mix everything well and it's time to serve. Ah, this smells extremely aromatic and I can't wait to dig in. If you prefer it, you can also add some blanched broccoli as garnishing to make it look more vibrant and colourful. Cook this dish for greater prosperity in the coming year. Try it today. And we have come to the end of today's episode. After today's episode, we will be resuming our usual uploading schedule. Do stay subscribed for our weekly recipes coming up on Saturdays. And do follow us on our socials to get our latest updates. And I'll catch you in my next video.